Hello, I'm back. I finally got my roof finished. Almost. I did not expect it to take me this long, but honestly, with my bad shoulder and all this holding my arms up in the air, it took a lot of effort, and I couldn't work that long on it each day. And I had other things to do, so I got all of my pieces on, and I got distracted and did a little decorating here and there. I got my sign up there. I got my pots here. I planted some chamomile I pulled out of the driveway, but it does not look like it's gonna take. But anyways, I got all the pieces of the roof on, and now I don't feel bad walking away and leaving them unsupervised. I started wrapping this extra wire around these edges just to hold the two together and take the lip off of there, which I haven't got that far yet. And that's pretty much all I have left to do. And then the frame is done. So you can see on this part that it's just kind of out there, because I had to pop off all the zip ties to get the chicken wire on there. Now, in the instructions, it just has you pulling the chicken wire over the edge and zip tying it on. And to me, that did not seem secure enough, because the zip ties, if you pulled them too hard, they just snapped. So I felt like any animal that came up here and yanked on it, the zip ties were just going to snap. And there's a couple spots in the reviews where people have said that after a couple months, the chicken wire just started falling off. Well, yeah, if they just had it zip tied on, then. So what I did was I wrapped it around and wrapped all of these little wires to itself, and then used the clips, and every couple, I think it was like every 4 or 5, I put a clip on it. And this, like, you can yank on it, it's not going anywhere. And then the edges, I folded over and doubled up and clipped them on, and this part's, I mean, you can yank on it and it's not really moving. And I did overlap each piece so far, and then clipped them together the whole way through. That way, if something decides to yank on the edges, they'd have to pop off a lot, and they're not just gonna squeeze underneath there to get in. So once I have these all the way attached, then I feel like it's gonna be all the way secure. I still have to go back through and put the clips on this one, but I've got both ends done. So as far as just day trips out here, which is what we're doing right now, I don't feel like anything's going to be able to get to them, and I can leave them in there while I'm working on it, and I can walk away and not feel like they're in much danger. I mean, honestly, the dogs are usually sitting here watching them, and the reason they're not right now is because they're shooting over at the shooting range across the street, and the dogs don't like that noise. But I started painting my chicken coop, well, one of them, and started making modifications to it, so hopefully here in the next week I'll have the coop all put together and in there, and I just put this makeshift fence together just so when I come get them, I don't have to chase them through the whole run. But for the most part, they just go back in the carrier. And then when it starts to get dark or gets windy, they're all in the carrier anyways, and I can just go shut it. I still haven't moved my dog house, but that's because I haven't done this part of the fence yet. So once I get that done, then I'll be able to move my dog house. And I have this part almost finished. I just need to level out the rocks a little bit more and backfill some of this part. I tilled that up because I'm going to do something with it, but I mean, I need to go through and put some more zip ties in some places and put some more clips on this, and I cannot get this to stretch down and go on the other side, so I'm going to wait for my husband to have some time to come do that. But I put some shiny things up because that's supposed to repel the big birds, the shiny things. And look at my little gnome birdhouse. He's so cute. I mean, hummingbird might be able to get in here, but I doubt it. So he's just for show, but he's cute. I don't have, I can come to about here before I hit the roof, but hubby decided on these to try to get any sway out, so if something lands on here, it's not just bending all the way down. I'll give it a little bit more support. And I mean, it's not finished, but it's at least finished enough that I can walk away and not feel like they're in danger. And they're really digging being outside, even though this isn't where everything's going to end up. And honestly, you don't realize how much trash is in your yard until you start picking up trash. Like, I've sat here and gone through all of this and picked up trash almost every day. And it's like, where does the trash keep coming from? Like, it's just little pieces of foam. I have no idea where this comes from. And then there's like little pieces of like broken plastic. Like, where did you come from? I don't know. I found some Legos out here and everything. I mean, the Legos I get, but I don't know. I don't understand it. I mean, I guess when it was just the place for my dogs to use the bathroom, it didn't really matter that much. But now that I'm trying to keep small animals alive out here, it matters. So that's my update. I mean, I'm trying to get as much as I can done each day with the other things I got going on, and my shoulders are not helping me get a lot done. I really like these Rent-A-Coop products. I really took right to the food bucket. The water ones, sometimes I feel like they're not getting a lot out of it. But they try. Oh, she didn't want to be watched. It started sprinkling like 5 times since we've been out here, but it's not enough to hurry up and grab them and take them inside, but they do. When it gets loud or when it gets, like it starts to sprinkle or it gets really windy, they all run back in the little carrier box. So I think their natural instincts to hide are kicking in. Well, I'm gonna keep toying away at this and bring you an update when I get some more progress made. Thanks for watching.